I did my project on the brain drain. And brain drain is a global phenomenon which is affecting several different countries, both rich and poor. Through this presentation, I will discuss what the brain drain is, the effects of brain drain, and the advantages and disadvantages it has on different countries. Part of what makes our world today so globally connected is the amount of immigration. This is especially true in the United States, where our country is a melting pot made up of a variety of people and cultures. There's many reasons for the increased immigration, including family matters, social issues, and especially jobs. A global phenomenon known as the brain drain is currently taking place, where nations are losing skilled workers due to better paid jobs elsewhere. Brain drain refers to the skilled workers of countries, especially those of poorer countries, leaving their native country in hopes of finding a better job. Therefore, the countries are being drained of their skilled workers or of their brains. This is where the term brain drain comes in. For years, Americans have benefited from this phenomenon, attracting bright, talented individuals. The term brain drain was originally coined in the 1960s after an increased amount of scientists and intellectuals were leaving Britain. They left Britain to come to the United States in search of better working environments, which then led to improved living environments. Richer, developed countries have been a long-time beneficiary to the brain drain. With the rapid growth of technology and sciences, these countries saw an increase in immigration. In the 1990s, there was a confirmed increase in migration flows from Asia to the United States, Canada, Australia, and the United Kingdom. This prompted countries such as the United States and United Kingdom to discover ways to attract and retain skilled workers. The United Kingdom began a 5-year research award aiming to gain the return of their own skilled workers, while the United States Congress raised the number of temporary work visas. From 2000 to 2003, an additional 80,000 visas each year would be granted. An additional source of brain drain occurs from healthcare workers. While the United Kingdom was losing skilled workers to the United States, they now attract many foreign healthcare professionals. Foreign-born doctors make up 1/3 of the practicing doctors in both the United Kingdom and New Zealand. Also, New Zealand has about 1/4 of their nurses being foreign-born. For the richer countries who are able to attract the skilled workers, there's many benefits. First of all, they're attracting skilled workers, which can help develop many areas of extreme importance. Benefits for receiving countries also include improved knowledge and satisfying a need, as well as increased economic growth, research, innovation, and entrepreneurship achievement. While it's a difficult task, poorer countries that are losing their skilled workers do have a chance to benefit. If the countries can guarantee benefits to encourage workers to come back, they will receive a great amount of knowledge from the experience of the workers. Not only will the workers gain experience and knowledge, but also networks across the globe. The workers who return can bring back capital, hopefully boosting the country's economy. The biggest disadvantage for the poorer countries in the brain drain is that they're losing their skilled workers. Not only do they lose the time and money which has been invested, they lose the possible advances that go with that person. This is especially true with healthcare workers, where skilled doctors and nurses are leaving poor countries, making the struggling healthcare system even worse. It creates a vicious cycle. In order to compete with the bigger countries, the poor countries have to develop their science and technology. Governments can create centers for research which ensure safe, attractive working conditions. It's also important to make these centers appealing to workers both within and outside of their countries. Countries can also develop monetary benefits for those who stay in the country. The brain drain effects on the United States have been immense. In recent years, the United States has been the center of the brain drain migration. With the increase of immigration during the 1990s, close to 1 million people have come to the United States. The majority of these people were information technology workers from India, China, and Russia. In the Silicon Valley alone, foreign-born workers account for half of all the engineers, up from 10% in 1970. Foreign-born workers also hold 40% of all the United States patents. In 2005 alone, companies started by immigrants employed 450,000 people while generating $52 billion in revenue. While there are benefits to the influx of migrants, many people see many disadvantages. With the increase in unemployment rate, many Americans feel that immigration should be slowed down to ensure Americans can get a job in their native countries. The Coalition for the Future American Worker believes American companies need to commit to providing training and opportunities to Americans to ensure the prosperity of our future. Along with the unemployment rate, the Coalition for the Future American Worker, as well as many American workers, are concerned about the amount of outsourced jobs. Many companies are outsourcing jobs just to pay lower salaries. When it comes to outsourcing, in the short run, it may save time and money, but in the long run, it's just going to generate more problems. There's also safety concerns involved with the amount of immigration. Especially since the 9/11 attacks, there's a struggle on how to handle immigration. Faced with security concerns, the government does not want to allow entry into the country for just anyone. There's a fine line between allowing people in who are skilled workers and keeping those who should not be in out. Advantages and disadvantages aside, the United States is now concerned with the possibility of facing a new term, reverse brain drain. Countries such as China and India are recognizing the need to curb the brain drain in their countries. With their new developments and proposals, many of the immigrants who came to the United States in search of better jobs and lifestyles are being persuaded to return home. America is now experiencing its own brain drain, or reverse brain drain. Foreign-born people are still migrating to the United States in search of a better life, but the problem is once they graduate from an American university, they're returning home in search of better opportunities. This is especially true for entrepreneurs. Educating and then losing this talent is weakening the powerhouse that the United States was once thought to be. One thing for certain is that we're becoming more and more globalized. In order to keep up with the rest of the world and keep the United States away from our own brain drain, we must continue to attract skilled workers and students while helping our own citizens. The best way to do this is through a strong education system. To ensure the United States' future success, it's crucial to analyze and enhance the educational system. Our world is turning into an information and technology-based economy. Less emphasis is being placed on commodities and goods, but instead, thoughts and ideas. This requires creative, innovative thinkers who are able to develop products or theories to better the world. The countries that have the strongest knowledge is going to remain the top countries of the world. The brain drain can create a competitive global market which countries thrive. While there are benefits and disadvantages to the brain drain and multiple colliding views, it is a reality in our world today. Globalization has created this movement, and it's up to the countries involved to use it to the best of their ability and benefit.